Hey guys, let us speak into Apple Mac laptops and see what's special about and why is it so good. Please subscribe the channel if you have not subscribed. So let's hop in. The best Mac laptop for most people is the 2020 13-inch MacBook Air. It's more than fast enough for browsing, working on documents, and making light photo and video edits. And it has an excellent high-resolution screen, a great trackpad, and a reasonable price. As someone who uses both Windows and Apple, I can tell you that the reason that Apple computers are so much more expensive is because Apple has created a product that is desirable enough that people are willing to pay extra for it. Since then I now have the iPad, a newer iPhone, a MacBook Air, and the Apple TV. Even though the MacBooks don't have the same specs as the other laptops in the same price range, they are worth it. Laptop is not only defined by the speed of the processor and the amount of RAM it has. MacBooks have a display which is better than any other. Furthermore, MacBooks have out-of-this-world build quality. Apple computers cost a lot more than some PCs, but they're worth their high price when you consider the value you get for your money. Macs get regular software updates that make them more capable over time. How long do Macs last? We'd say 5 to 8 years, but beware that you probably won't be able to replace any faulty parts in a Mac older than 5 years. Before you buy a new Mac, read our article about the best time to buy a Mac or MacBook. Basically, the reason Mac computers are not good for gaming is because they don't have to be. Coupled with the faster 8GB RAM and 256GB default storage option, the 2020 MacBook Air is the new choice for most Mac customers. If you just want a MacBook for everyday tasks and don't have specific, high-performance needs, just get a MacBook Air. The big question out there when it comes to Apple products is, can a Mac get a virus? The short answer? Absolutely. Apple computers can get viruses and malware just like PCs can. While iMacs, MacBooks, Mac Minis, and iPhones may not be as frequent targets as Windows computers, all have their fair share of threats. Now the question is, should I buy a laptop or Mac? Due to price and availability, PCs tend to be the winner, while Macs remain the choice for the more elite or anti-Windows computer users. Either way, you can't really go wrong. It truly is the golden age of computers. Mac computers have long enjoyed a reputation for being essentially immune to viruses and other types of malware. Apple's built-in security system does a reasonable job at keeping malware at bay. But you should still consider beefing up protection by installing antivirus software. When you compare iPad and laptop, you can get better hardware in an iPad Pro than you'll find in an entry-level laptop, and comparable builds to standard issue ones. PCs are available that can outperform an iPad Pro, but you'll end up paying way more for them. Android and iOS both have relatively small footprints when compared to Windows and Mac OS. The virtual touchpad makes manipulating text easier. The iPad supports Microsoft Office and includes a free version of Apple's iWork. And if you need to do a lot of typing, you can simply connect a Bluetooth keyboard. Perhaps just as importantly, the iPad can do some tasks even better than a laptop. Apple's new 11 and 12.9-inch iPad Pros are great. Apple's new added mouse support for iPads makes these and other iPads much more powerful work machines that really can replace your laptop. You don't need to upgrade if you have the 2018 iPad Pro. However, since the upgrades probably won't be needed by most people, to use premium components, sometimes a hit to battery life needs to be taken. To power the Retina display, they need to take more power away from the CPU. To use higher quality RAM and incorporate solid-state storage, that is both high quality and fits the thinner bodies of MacBooks, increases price. Apple computers are underpowered because they run macOS, and macOS doesn't need computing power. It is the power Mac laptops and low-end desktops are indeed pretty underpowered. They forego powerful parts in lieu of using the Mac OS, which is heavily optimized for those parts, and provides a good UI. Whether you need a computer for high school or college, the most recent MacBook Air is the right choice for most students. It doesn't have the power of something like the 16-inch MacBook Pro, nor even the 13-inch MacBook Pro, but it's still a capable machine at a solid price. Before you shell out money for Apple-compatible licenses of Microsoft Office, you may want to check out the programs that come preloaded on every Mac machine. Safari is for surfing the web, though you can also download Chrome or another third-party browser. All in all, switching from a PC to a Mac isn't difficult. No computer is 100% secure. The first thing to realize is that Apple computers are not completely hack-proof. It is completely untrue to say that Apple Macs cannot be hacked, or be infected with malware. In fact, one of the first viruses ever created was targeted at the Apple II computer back in 1982. More often than not, however, Apple computers do not come with any version of Word. Apple includes a free, basic word processing program called TextEdit on all machines running OS X, its computer operating system. Use TextEdit to open Word documents on your Apple computer. Macs are not overpriced. They are accurately priced. Because building a computer is a skill, even if it is just playing with Legos. Now if you're arguing specifically the parts, sure they are likely overpriced. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please check the link below, and see the latest price of the product. Maybe you have an offer waiting for you. Also do some purchase from it so that it will help to grow my channel and make more good videos for you. Don't forget to subscribe, so that you won't miss my next video. Feel free to comment your opinions about the product, keep asking questions in the comment box, so that my subscribers can answer and help you out hopefully. Have a wonderful day, evening or night, whichever part of the world you are from. This is Jason Peter, signing off.